That's where it came from.
Live from the Crew Studios in Highland, California.
Check 1, 2, testing.
It's time for the Bucks Effect with your host, Chuck Bucks.
Woo! Hey, it's me, motherfuckers. What's up, dude? It's the Bucks Effect. That's our show. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night, everybody.
It's the IE Comics favorite podcast. If you're an IE comic, you're probably listening to this show just to see if I talk shit about you. It's kind of the thing now. We've been doing comedy every Thursday. Now they tune in to fucking see if we talk shit, and we will not disappoint. Right across from me is one of the most hated comics in Southern California. He's actually now known and tailored as the hateful comic because he only does Nazi jokes and
Bill Cosby
jokes.
Someone's got to do them.
And
Someone's going to talk about
Hamas
Epstein
jokes and anything else that's evil. It's the killing of people, kids. That's him. Give it up for the one and only Dick Power.
Yeah. Want to hear that joke? Huh?
Yeah.
You like that joke?
On my left. On my left, he's very fragile. He
Biden's son double.
I'm Papa.
I did smell his diaper, and luckily Dick Power is here to change it. And but he's been feeling a little bit better back from chemotherapy. Give it up.
Coming from someone's daughter's bedroom near you.
Yeah, from underneath some daughter's bedroom. But yeah.
Coming from a registration list near you.
That's it.
By the way, I don't understand why my voice is breaking.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what happened.
You're hitting puberty again?
Even your voice. Yeah, dude, it's like Benjamin Button. He's slowly it's in reverse,
Chuck
dude.
Bucks the roast show.
Yeah. Give it up for DK Murphy.
I'm still alive, you bastards.
Drayvon could not have joined us today. He is
At a Tom McDonald concert.
he's at Tom McDonald concert right now, and yeah, just
Is that
couldn't.
the rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is, dude.
He's like a Christian rapper?
Yes. Drayvon's very religious,
okay.
and but he is there at that concert right now and helping him. But
I wish Drayvon could be here, dude. I
really wish he could too. Something tells me he will later.
He said I could give him a handy.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of scared of DK's lifestyle.
Yeah.
So that's why it kind of keeps him away anytime DK's here. We do have a special guest today.
Yeah.
He's straight from. He's a friend of the Bucks family. I've known him for several years now, and give it up for Hondo.
Yeah. Hondo.
Hey man, hey, cool.
Thanks for inviting me and thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think this is great. I hope we have. I know we'll have tons of fun.
We're gonna have some fun. He did text me. He's like, dude, what's the topics about? I'm like, fuck, dude, there's no topics.
We're just winging it.
I used to write this show, and I would have a whole layout, right? I would write the show. And I was like, why the fuck am I writing the show for?
I remember you were like, hey,
Yeah.
what's it going to do?
It never goes the way you want it.
It never does. I'll name it something, and it'll never be about that topic.
We would have shit written down with underlines, and then at the end of the show, it's like, dude, we
forgot about that.
Yeah, we didn't touch any of this.
And we would get comments all the time, emailed back to the show. It's like, you guys didn't talk about that. Like, it'd be like something like millennials. Like, you guys didn't even mention anything about millennials.
And we didn't. They're
You
right.
know,
That would be in the show description. Then.
Shit like that. Yeah, it'd be like the title of the show, and
okay,
nothing would happen. That'd be the subject. So I just I said, fuck it. I can talk for an hour.
Yeah.
I can fucking entertain for an hour. And, that's why I kind of roast a little bit in the beginning. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not necessary.
Who
It's
doesn't
fun.
love a good roast?
Oh, yeah.
It's always a good roast.
What
Yeah.
happened to those? Are those still going on?
Yeah.
Dude, alive and
I haven't
strong.
seen.
As long as I'm alive, they will.
And they're on
Yeah.
Comedy Central, right?
Well, they're
What are
kind of
they on?
everywhere now, actually.
Are they okay?
Yeah. No. They're everywhere. They're actually coming back pretty strong. There's actually roast battles everywhere now. Like even
Yeah.
like improvs
okay,
are starting to do
everywhere.
roast battles, dude. So tis is the season to get, fucking diss each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of the way it's been. So DK, you're back, man. What did you have to tell me, dude? What's going
Oh,
on?
man. This is the most embarrassing but hilarious thing ever.
You got your soul back from Allah?
He used
Yeah.
to be Muslim.
Yeah, I used to be Muslim.
Used to be.
Yeah.
And then I got sick and tired of
Then he cut his beard.
Yeah, I used to have a real long ass fucking beard, but
He was like, "Dear Heavenly Father, I will eat bacon again.
yeah, I was getting.
I will
Dear
quit having
Heavenly,
sex with strange men
No, it's just
in
like
strange bathrooms."
they had all these fucking rules that I felt were very fucking pointless, and they would constantly give me dirty looks.
What are those rules? Like, can you name a couple?
Like how to worship.
Okay. Like,
You have to-
you have to pray like 5 times towards the end.
You have to pray at a certain angle,
Whoa.
and you have to always have your right hand.
Missionary.
Yeah, and then they would look at me because I didn't show up in fucking robes. I showed up looking like this. And they would just give me the dirtiest looks because they're all wearing fucking Taliban robes.
Yeah.
Well, how quickly he switched sides.
And,
Shit.
And just
Welcome back. Welcome back to
like December
Like
20th.
a long white to your ankle.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah.
And December 23rd. I
I want
remember,
to see where the blood has spilled.
it was about December 23rd. I was
This last year.
yeah. I was talking to my minister, and I texted him Happy Holidays. I didn't say Merry Christmas. I didn't say Happy Hanukkah. It's December. It's the holiday season. I'm just trying to be, nice.
Sure.
And he calls me and he berates me. We do not practice the pagan holidays.
Especially if your balls have not dropped.
And then you fucking just backhand the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Why is your voice raspy?
The Muslim minister?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like,
But I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm done. I'll worship God on my own time.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I've been going to a church that's by my mom and dad's place.
yeah, I heard you be going to a black church.
Yeah, a black church.
Baptist?
No, just Christian.
They're not
he's
Baptist.
not full force
Christians
gospel.
are Christians, but the denominations are
Different.
I don't fucking know. It's a Christian church. That's all I need to
Why?
know.
But why do you always have to find? Why do you always have to find a church? Like,
I just-
what are
I
you
just
trying?
want-
Are you trying? What are you looking? What are you seeking? Acceptance?
No, I'm seeking a place to pray.
Camaraderie. It sounds like you want a group of people to worship
Yeah.
with.
Maybe,
Yes,
maybe.
You're seeking more than
fellowship
just
is important.
religion.
Fellowship is important.
Maybe that is it. Maybe
That's
that
what
is
I'm
it.
thinking.
Fellowship.
I couldn't. I
And you don't
couldn't
feel
give you a
fellowship,
direct
right?
answer.
Like at the Muslim one, they weren't fellowshipping. They were actually judging other religions.
They were very polite to me at first, but yeah.
at first, right? A lot of people would do that, and then
Because let's start
Christian
over.
church is the same
Before
thing, dude.
that, you went to a church and then they dissed you. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
a Christian church.
Catholic church. yeah.
Catholic. It was Catholic church. Then they dissed you. You went to the Muslim church, and they're like, "These guys are cool." And they said, "Fuck you, fuck Christmas." You're like, "Fuck you." I'm going to the Baptist church.
I'm going to the darkies.
yeah, dude.
You're trying to find your place.
I guess. I really don't have a direct answer.
that's at the
But-
bottom of the boat.
Yeah, but
Shoveling
but here's
coal.
something that's gonna make this asshole laugh his ass off. All right, so about 2 weeks
Try me.
ago, 2 weeks ago, I had a seizure fit. Thankfully, Richard was able to plot me down just before it hit. Then I talked to him, and he's like, "Hey, man, I think you need to just rest and take your time." 2 days later, I take my dad to the hospital, and my dad goes, "While we're here, we're gonna set you up for," I forget, it was a MRI or a CAT scan. See, that was the reason that I didn't want to go to hospital, because I know that those things take fucking forever. And now because I have
Better
Medi-Cal,
die.
yeah, but because I have Medi-Cal, now I'm on a waiting list to be seen in an MRI or CAT scan, whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, so I'm scheduling this stuff with the nurse at the nurse's station. And then she goes, "You said you already got checked out for this?" And they said you were fine? I said, "Yeah." "Where'd you go?" I said, "I was at, this is at St. Bernardine's."
Okay.
Now I go,
Paco's University.
yeah.
Tacos.
I go, "I was at Arrowhead."
Yeah.
And I swear to God, every nurse in the nurse station just says this number's.
Jeez.
They all just start looking at me, and I'm like, "Oh, this isn't going to be good." They go, "Okay, I got to ask you a question. Was this doctor a man or a woman?" I said, "It was a man."
You look like a man.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Now, by chance, was this doctor's name Dr. Costello?" I go, "Yeah."
First name.
How'd you
Abbott.
know?
Actually,
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, that's his name." And it was like a fucking record scratch. All of the nurses in the nurses station are laughing their asses off. And I go, "Oh, this isn't good.
Oh,
this
no.
isn't good. Why? What does this mean?" He goes, "We all know Dr. Costello. He's a pediatrician."
He's actually just a janitor.
Yeah.
And he dresses up to be a doctor.
What the
He
fuck?
plays doctor sometimes. Actually, we heard the same story.
It's like, hey, you need
Delivered a few babies.
Hey, you need somebody to help with the Heimlich maneuver? Sure, he can help. But you need somebody to do a heart transplant? He ain't the fucking man to talk to.
His name is Costello.
I
That's the joke.
fucking told you that.
Yeah.
I should get a second opinion. There's no doctor in the world that would have cleared you to go back. You're good. You're
None.
good.
No. I was just like, how do you guys know about this guy?
Right.
And they go like, oh, he is synonymous. He is the urban legend of shitty doctors in Southern California.
Oh my gosh.
He's a pediatrician, so technically he is a doctor, but he's only like, qualified to like give out lollipops and take temperatures.
No fucking way. I wouldn't even trust my kid with this fuck.
And this guy was like checking my eyesight and my ears and just like
There's a website you can go to like judge and rate doctors. I'll hook it up.
So yeah,
I'll hook you up with
he was like the urban legend of shitty doctors. Everybody knew him because he would always overqualify himself to do something.
That's what I've been trying to fucking tell you, man.
I am sponsored by Coke and Pepsi.
Dude.
First name Abbott, last name
he says,
Costello.
"Go home."
Dr. Costello.
He's like, my liver is
joke is on
failing. This man's fucking eyes were yellow, dude. He was moving at 1 mile an hour. He's like, go home, get plenty of rest. Drink lots of Powerade.
Maybe jerk off to that porn that you like so
Yes.
much. It is not warping your brain or your morality at all. Go ahead and do it a lot.
What have you been drinking? He's like, he was Irish all of a sudden. What have you been drinking? I don't know. Jameson, eh?
Now he's Canadian.
Stroke me,
Yeah, dude.
Clover.
He constantly changes from Indian to fucking.
Whatever he has to diagnose him with.
Oh, dude, no. So at the 3 Iron last night, James, what's his last
Jablonski.
name?
Jablonski.
Yeah, Jablowski.
Jablonski.
Jablomi.
His
great, dude. He was
girlfriend
good,
goes up to me and goes, "Are you Irish?" And I couldn't help it. I had to do it. I go like, "Yeah," and she goes like, my grandmother was Irish. Did you know my grandmother? Yeah, sure, I know your grandmother.
All Irish people know each other.
Yeah, but I go, yeah, I knew your grandmother, but then again, all the boys knew your grandmother.
You really did that? Yeah. Oh, what'd she say?
Oh, she laughed her ass off.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
That's true.
yeah, her husband is a comic. She's good. I talk to her a lot. They're good people.
Not
Yeah.
husband.
They're good people.
Her boyfriend.
Oh, boyfriend. Yeah, I talk to them. They're cool people.
I'm not gonna call them husband and wife until you hear me, Jablonski. I know you're listening.
I know.
Until you and your BDSM wife, who I know struck you with that car, and you guys blame it on your poor black friend. I'm not gonna let that go. I know. They have a black friend. I think he went down for the crime because they're like. And nowadays,
that's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's
nowadays
right.
cops are soft on black people, right?
That's right.
So he's like, listen, just say it was you, and they'll let you get away with it. But if they find out that my girl crushed me and my legs just for our sexual pleasure, we ain't getting out of this alive.
Wait.
It's funny that
You're
you
not.
say cops are going easy on black people or
Way easy.
minorities or in general or whatever. The school system is too.
Oh, for sure.
School system
yeah.
suck my ass.
The school district will not suspend a black student now,
What?
Wow.
unless they do something really egregious.
Like you have to have a gun.
Yeah,
Fuck, dude.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Like they stop suspending them. I don't like a blanket statement as far as like but there's many cases where
But for the most part.
Too many lawsuits for hate crimes.
A suspendable action. They're not getting suspended.
See, it's like, that's crazy. It's
No.
actually racist to not treat them like everyone else. That is the racism right
Yeah,
there.
agreed.
It's like you're not helping anybody. You're not helping anybody by giving them a fucking free pass. You're not. I guarantee you're not.
Yeah. No, you would know. I mean, you would know, dude. Absolutely. Hondo knows about these things. But I would imagine there's just, dude, I mean.
There's got to be a learning curve somewhere, and they're
statistics.
taking it away from us.
Because when we went to San Mario High School. me
Only
and
the
Dick
greatest
Power.
high school ever.
Only the greatest ever. Highest educational institute ever.
There's
But when I
Harvard and
did
there's
go
every
there-
high school.
Everybody.
Too, when I did go there, it's like, you did have fucking kids that were fucking assholes, dude. And and now you can't treat them differently because of their skin color. That's racist.
This is what I'm saying.
Right.
Comedy's
It's
got
reverse racism.
It's reverse racism.
It's yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's the old John Cena thing. You hate me because I'm white. That's reverse discrimination. I hate you for two reasons. Illegal immigration.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's two reasons right there.
Yeah, dude. Legal immigration.
I thought you were gonna cheers me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, dude. Fuck, that was beautiful.
Thanks, man.
Not only are you illegal, but you're a migrant too.
Yeah.
That's two. That's two strikes right there, bro.
Get in that
You
cage.
don't leave. That's strike 3.
yeah.
What I mean, but this state is getting worse and worse and worse about that shit. Like you can go to LA too, and they're not prosecuting any of the homeless people.
No.
And the black people, and like I said, it's they're not prosecuting anybody. It's
LA,
not,
San
there's not kids
Francisco.
like Bryce fucking committing crimes in Los Angeles.
No.
Those are little gay influencers that have the nice, condos.
Yeah.
But it's fucking, like I said, dude, there's people there that's fucking terrorizing the community. Same shit's happening in San Francisco. San Francisco's fucking crazy.
It's
dude.
funny how we don't talk about it much because a lot of us don't have the feed for that. We don't have like TikToks or our Instagrams aren't linking up to these things. But
That's
if you ever see the other links out there from like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and all those, then you see the shitty things people are doing. They think it's cute and they think it's fucking funny. They're all in the age bracket of your son, and they think it's funny and cute the things they're getting away with. They're doing they call quote unquote pranking is just straight up vandalism or assault, and they're doing it in mass and they're
What
trying
are
to
they
make
doing?
it.
I haven't heard about this.
This is all in Orange County, LA, Ventura, all the beach cities. They do these quote unquote pranks, right? Where they go and they steal things and they organize mass thefts and they'll record it on their own feed and they'll be like, oh, it's funny.
I'm going to put it this way. And Hondo probably agrees with me. The jobs like educator, teacher, and police officer are not paying nearly enough
Not at all.
to fucking
Not
deal
nearly.
with the bullshit
Nope.
that you have to go to day to day.
If they're going to switch people
They
to
will
flipping
pay,
a burger,
listen,
$20 an
but
hour, they better switch up everyone else.
Here's the deal, dude, right? And I don't know what Hondo probably knows the answer to that question. But, dude, the thing is, just this year, half of the employers have eliminated the requirement for a bachelor's degree.
Yes.
Teaching now.
Not for
public
teaching.
school teacher,
Not for
but yeah,
teaching.
but you're right.
But
Well,
for the most jobs.
yeah. Well, it's like everybody's got one. You know,
Yeah.
you go to school, you rack up debt,
Right.
you leave school, and it's like, oh, now what? Everybody, you're on the same playing field. Like getting a college degree used to like mean something 20 years ago,
Sure.
10 years ago used to mean something, right? Oh yeah, I got my college degree. But now I just feel like you go to college and you get a degree in, this is say business management or whatever, because you don't know what you want to do yet, right?
Sure.
But you're told you need after high school. You're told, okay, now you have to go to college. Now you have to go and spend $30,000 a year to get a piece of paper, and you better figure it out by the time you're out. Otherwise,
You're
what are you
fucked.
supposed to
Yeah.
do?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like you go to school, you got an education, got your correct credentials,
all the
right?
things you were
Did
supposed
all
to
things
do.
you were supposed to do in life.
Yep.
And you're not getting paid that much, and you have to deal with the bullshit of all the politics.
Here,
of this
and here's a
fucking-
promise
Totally.
here's a promise of America, right? If you do these things, here's your Disney fast pass to life. You did the education, you put in the work, you're going to get the job, you're going to get the money.
That was part of the American dream.
It's part of it. Now
Right.
it's like the more of a victim you are, the more you cry wolf,
Mm-hmm.
the louder you do it, the more we're going to give you. Yet in the end, people ain't going to look for you. People are going to look for someone like you. People who know what the fuck they're doing.
So
They
it's
ain't
the
going to go
protected
crying.
social class.
Exactly.
So you guys ever heard of DEI?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean-
Diversity, equity, and inclusion, hiring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've been doing it with the. I'm glad you brought that up. They've been doing it with pilots. There's an 18-year-old student right now I'm working with over at Walmart. He was just telling me how he has to sell basically his soul, pour all this money into, and he's only 18. He's already poured $150,000 into the pilot school because you have to buy your own license. You have to rent.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money that goes into
lot of
this.
fucking money.
And his
Just join
Right.
the military and get your training for free.
yeah, so I told him the same thing. He goes, "Oh no!" Like his dad, he said he swears his dad, like I guess his mom and his dad are immigrants from Africa, so they came here and they had to pay his way. So Walmart won't pay for his education because Walmart won't pay for certain things.
They will only pay probably up to a certain point too.
No, they'll
Wait,
pay for
Walmart
you'll pay
pays
for your
for-
whole education.
Walmart?
Yeah, but your education has to match something that is going to benefit them.
That's right. Okay,
It
yeah.
fits for them.
Yeah,
It's like little Billy's now an assistant manager, and if he wants to be big, just like they did with my sister-in-law at Albertsons.
Yes.
It's like to move up to the corporate
yeah,
level.
right.
They sent her to the college.
So that's what they're doing with me right now. Like they signed me up for the thing, but I already knew about business management, so I did sign up for their shit.
So you went from grocery store
Yeah, exactly.
delivery guy to your assistant manager.
Yeah, probably within 2 months because it's
Probably
like,
within 2 months.
there's a lot of crackheads there.
Hey,
but
and they just increased all the store managers' salaries up to like 140.
Hey, is that
Yeah.
fat guy
Yeah,
still the
it's
manager
a lot of
over
money.
there?
no,
Good.
absolutely not.
Hey, what's up?
Oh no, I didn't know where that was. Like, where is that? Is it a grocery store?
I used to do security at the Walmart that's just up the street.
Okay.
And the store manager was this fucking Peter Griffin looking fat piece of shit. And when one day we removed somebody from who was shoplifting, and I wasn't rude, I wasn't loud, I wasn't violent, but for some reason this guy did not like how I removed the shoplifter, and he takes me aside, and he's just going on and on and on and on. I'm like, whatever. And then he says the one thing that really pissed me off. He goes, I pay your salary, which of course he didn't. So I put my hand on his shoulder and I pulled a fucking Bane from Dark Knight Rises. I go, do you think this gives you power over me?
Yeah.
And that changed his attitude
Did
right
he think you were
there.
a
Right?
cop?
Huh?
Did he think you were a cop, a public servant?
He just thought that I worked for him. The same with that guy that died.
Right before DK always beats up an old man, he quotes a movie line.
Yeah, usually a Bane
Have you noticed
line.
that? Usually like
smart.
from
I like
Bane.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Tombstone or something.
adopted diapers. I was born wearing them. And then he
Yeah, and then he beats the shit out of the shoplifter. Yeah.
What's your favorite Tombstone quote?
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'll be your Huckleberry, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's just I'm your Huckleberry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Bet money.
Yeah. Great movie. Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm trying to think of one now and I can't.
But no, I mean, the state's going to like people that bitch the most. So fast food workers are going to get $20 an hour, and healthcare workers are getting $25 an hour, which is good. I mean, they deal with a lot of bullshit. But dude, at $20 an hour, you're damn near making $4,000 a month. Teachers, I think, making far from. They're not making double that.
And teachers also
New teachers? I don't think so.
Teachers
Teachers
also
start at
What,
depending
$6,000
on
a
school
month?
district, but I think the average I want to say is 60.
Yeah, exactly.
Between 60 and 65, and if you have more like higher, if you have your graduate, right, your graduate degree, or if you have your undergrad, and then if you have more college credits, every college credit you get increases your pay. So that's why if you have your master's degree, you get paid more. But depending on where you start at, it's a sliding scale.
Sure.
Like if you're just base undergrad, you have your credential, depending on what school district you're at, and usually the school districts that are the least desirable pay more.
Yeah.
Like San Bernardino pays more than Redlands.
Oh, okay.
I know Ucaipa and Redlands are similar. Fontana definitely pays more, like because they have to attract teachers.
So do you work for the school district?
I worked for a school district. Yeah,
San Bernardino?
no Redlands.
Okay, because I got some friends. My brother and some friends work for the San Bernardino school district.
Okay,
So I just want to maybe you knew them or not. But if you're in Redlands, I don't think you know them.
yeah, no.
Probably not. You shut the fuck up, okay? Jeez,
Hey,
we were trying to give him his
listen to
fucking
your
identity.
elders. Listen to your elders.
Okay?
listen to your dying elders.
Jeez.
Listen to your former Muslim dying elders.
March 1st. I made it.
Yeah.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Yeah, exactly. dude.
I think
He's
the real
trying to
reason,
survive.
I really think the reason you're getting, ill is because you try to go Muslim. But I will say this: if you go back to bacon and women and saying, our Heavenly Father and Amen, I think your life will get better. But when you start out with that other crap you do,
listen. Like I said, it might be. I think you're seeking something like different, maybe acceptance. Yeah. It's something different. It's not necessarily praying to God. You can pray to God at your house. Okay.
It's just because
And
I
the
have
same to go to church.
I have very evil friends, so I need some nice people in my life.
Exactly. It's
You're
moderate.
seeking fellowship.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fellowship. It's essentially it.
Would 4 hobbits and a ring do it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how many religions have you been a part of now?
4.
Okay, which one's the right one?
This is none.
I mean,
There you go.
But think of that. Like I said, I know Nate. I've had discussions about religion with him in the past, and it's like, what? I mean, really, if you break it down, what is the right religion? If you ask that particular person that's been devoted to that, they'll say, "Oh, us."
Why can't you actually just
But why
worship
can't
God?
just everyone be? Yeah, why can't just worship
and then,
God?
and
right?
then the
Is there
scriptures
one
do.
God?
The scriptures clearly say that God is in your heart, and if your body's your temple, you need nowhere else to worship. I think the rest is BS. Personally, I think the rest is like a cash grab.
Personally, I don't want to pray to God while my dad's scratching his balls right next to me.
That's everyone's own personal preference, but if God is
Well, if you turn off-
omnipotent and omniscient,
if you turn off the
who are we to put
porn
ourselves in God's point
and put on
you know?
something different? But here's the deal. Like I said, when I look at religion now, but when I was younger, I went to Baptist church. I was a Baptist, right? Because my mom went to Baptist church. But here and there,
Foghorn Leghorn stuff.
I was never, I was never there all the time. It was like, oh, cool, we can go there.
Now see here,
but here's the deal.
Here, God is.
But here's the deal. Like before I did that. They assumed I knew the fucking Bible, dude. Yeah. I know anything about the Bible.
Well, that's why you're there, is to learn about it, right?
Right? So I was there and I would question it. And they're like, oh, you don't know so-and-so, Cain versus Abel, blah, 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 blah. Actually, they weren't. It wasn't colored folk. It wasn't colored folk, dude. But they were making me feel stupid. Like I assumed, like, oh, I should know that. That I should already know that. Like, I should have read it several times by the age of 14, 15, right?
Without playing devil's advocate too much, those things, how do I say this? Okay. So, a lot of the Bible, right, teaches us, whether you want to believe it or not, there's a lot of things to be learned from who we are as a species, as man, through the Bible.
Uh-huh.
I personally think that's why the school education socialist system, it's free education. That first and foremost, people have to assess, why is it free? I don't know the answer, but I will say it's free. So it's free education, right? Based off of whatever reason. But there's a reason they're taking out things like the Indians and Native Americans, Martin Luther King's teachings, the Bible, because I think there are a lot of things to learn from the Bible, whether we want to admit it or not.
Okay, but there's newer. It's not even necessarily newer truth. It's more acceptance of truth, right? Because Christopher Columbus wasn't a fucking good dude.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was an
He
idiot.
wasn't a
He was
good
actually
fucking
an idiot.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, he wasn't a fucking nice guy. He fucked some shit up.
Yeah.
Just like anybody in war. Just anybody that needed to conquer shit.
I found
We all had
India.
to.
I found India. No, actually, it's America.
Yeah, but like I said, fuck. It's sometimes the necessary evil, but whatever the case be, we don't know. We weren't there. We're just learning this shit. I always thought to myself, that information was already out there. It's not like they rewrote these fucking books. It was just an acceptance.
It's what's redacted, all right? So it's how much of the truth can you take away from me? So let's say you're watching let's say you're watching the best football game on earth, and you go and you try to tell me about it, but you left out 3/4 of the game. But because your team lost, you want me to believe everything about why your team lost. That's what's going on in the government, the books and all that. It's how they can readapt
Manipulate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty much
and that's it too. And then that's absolutely right, because even the acceptance of UFOs, was always a thing of science fiction. Now the government's like, yeah, dude, there's UFOs.
I have my theory on it.
Let's say you believe in aliens or UFOs, whatever.
Not in the traditional sense, no.
Not that there's you don't believe in the fact that there's grays.
So you don't believe in life
all those
outside of Earth?
No, I do not. No.
Oh, okay. Why not?
I have a whole there's a whole rabbit hole there.
Well, let's go in, dude. We got about 30 minutes left. Let's hear it. This is what this is about.
So I am a biblical cosmologist. If you guys know what that is.
No.
for the most part, yes.
Okay.
For the most part.
A lot of people like to. Well, let me put it this way: I don't believe we live on what they tell us it is.
I agree with that.
So basically, a biblical cosmologist believes the Book of Genesis and how it's written and how the world was created. So yeah, we live on a flat plane. It's not this and I hate when people say flat Earth or this and that or whatever, because people will picture a flat disc floating in space. And that's not remotely close to what the Book of Genesis explains, right? So the Book of Genesis explains that God created the earth. He built 7 domes above the earth, where each dome has its own purpose and everything like that. And essentially, yeah, that's at my point in my life where I'm at right now. That's the closest thing I think that is accurate. It's in my opinion.
So you think the world's flat?
I think the world is flat.
Why do you say that?
Well, like I said,
Because you read a book about it?
Well, not only just a book, but I've seen many documentaries. I've seen research done where they basically. So one thing you can question is the vanishing point. So you can
That's a fact.
You see a ship go over the horizon like on the water, and it's gone, right? It goes beyond the vanishing point, and you can actually zoom back into it and keep it in your focal point for much longer than the supposed curvature of the Earth gets.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the curvature of the Earth is like, I think it's 8. This is why I need my laptop now. Like I had to look it up.
No, it's fine.
It's so many miles squared.
Yeah.
Is like it's like 8. Oh yeah. See, this is why I need to look it up.
There's
But,
I have a
there's a
book.
mathematical equation that
I do want to lend you a book. I mean, I do. There's
It's
a
called
book.
Hop on Pop.
No. It has it's
cat, go.
It's by Admiral Richard Byrd.
Yep.
Old pilot, right? He talks about
Operation.
so
Yeah.
So
Admiral
He-
Byrd wrote a book.
he wrote a book. This is years ago, like in the 40s. This is before they were going to go do. This is like there was so much chaos going on with World War II. He took advantage of the chaos, so he got funded to do a second expedition to Antarctica. And while flying there, long story short, they have him on
get to
this.
the point.
They sailed there, right?
They have him on this TV show, and he's basically talking. They're like, "Well, what's like the biggest thing you've seen? Like, what advice do you have to give to a kid who wants to go and explore the world?" He's like, "Well, there's so much of the world to explore." He goes, and I say this because as someone who's flown to Antarctica, we discovered another continent. And then they don't talk about this now, but he said that we like before they were calling it like Antarctica.
Oh shit. Okay.
But when he flew into Antarctica, he discovered the middle of Antarctica was lush green, warm, and much bigger than America itself, the United States. Bigger, much vast, way bigger. So big that when he was flying in, he couldn't even see the ending point to Antarctica. So the government entitled Antarctica the second United States, but even though it was much larger. So he went into that in his book. He goes into it, but he's saying that right now the military is crawling all over it with like ants. He's like, so that's only one area. He goes, we've discovered a second one that's bigger than that, which there's no way any of us have ever talked about a place bigger than Antarctica.
Dude, the bottom line is, dude, I'm open to a lot of shit. Like,
But he said
if you say
said
shit,
there's no point. Like he couldn't see the ending while he was flying and landing in
did he
Antarctica.
take
couldn't even
pictures?
see
Did he
it.
take pictures?
Yeah, there's pictures,
Okay,
and there's
then I'll look it up.
and there's penguins. They're
Yeah.
like 6 feet tall.
It's called
Fucking
I wanna
real
say-
shit.
It's called tripping on fucking shrooms.
That's real shit.
If you look up Admiral Byrd, it's called. I want to say
That'd be fucking sick, dude. That'd be
it's Operation
badass.
Mockingbird. It's like
It's not paperclip or any of the other ones.
Operation
It's-
Paperclip.
Yeah, that'd be freaking sick.
I think I wanted to say it was.
Or race
Yeah.
car.
No, I think it's paperclip.
Did you see the flat earther though, that he was trying to prove that the world was flat by like laser, and then he did the laser test and it was
Yeah.
fucking curved. He's like, oh fuck, like it was actually curved. Like
Really?
yeah, he was curving like it like the world is round. So like he basically he was trying to do a study from like a laser, shooting a laser X amount of point, and if it like went at an angle, it would prove that the world is round. If it went straight, that would prove him right, because there would be no angle essentially where it lands, right where he shoots that laser at.
He said, "Oops."
I'd have to look up the test. but,
Yeah, but I found that out. Like I said, I'm open to a lot of shit.
Yeah,
like
I am too.
I can't tell
I
you like
question
I can't tell you like I question everything. I can't like, oh hey, listen, you're completely full of shit. But if I hear like an argument and I see pictures, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, dude.
Like
Because I'm
how do
totally
you-
open to that shit.
How do you explain being able to see the Chicago skyline from 60 miles away where it should be under the curve? I mean, that's like a hard thing.
or
to
like
explain.
for us, if you're up here in Running Springs, right? I'm not saying things
Like
are
across
flat
the
or-
lake.
but you can see L.A. from when you're in Running
Right, you
Springs.
can.
Clear. I can see L.A. clear.
I've
as
seen
fuck.
it before, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like,
But I've also like look in the ocean. I do see like kind of you know,
Do you though?
around. I mean,
Do
in my
you, though?
head, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It could be the power of
It could be in
suggestion.
my head. I mean, just maybe in my head. But like I said, I'm open to. I'm not gonna tell you full of shit because I don't know. I haven't been to fucking outer space.
Another thing too is right, and none of us have.
Yeah.
Right? Another thing to look at if you're interested in looking at it, amateurs have sent up amateur rockets with like cameras attached to them,
Sure.
and they'll send them up where they can go as far as suppose them called satellite low orbit satellites are. And an interesting note is that if you live on a globe, you live on a ball, the horizon should be falling away from you the higher you go up, right? Because it's a ball. So if you go up, the horizon should be slowly like going down. And you're looking at it. Why does it always stay at eye level? Because they'll send these rockets up all the way high, right? And they'll eventually run out of fuel or whatever's propelling them. But it's a camera that doesn't have a fisheye lens on it. You understand? You know what fisheye lenses are, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Which kind of fisheye lens will create a curve, or it's like the lens itself will create a curve on the horizon itself. So if you look on a fisheye lens, when a rocket that does get set up, it'll move up and down, and the horizon will go from curved to concave, or concave. It'll go up and down like this, so that's like a fisheye lens. But if you have a camera that doesn't have that, the horizon's always at your eye level. Now, if you live on a plane, that's what you would see. If you live on a globe, you would eventually see the horizon starting to fall away from you, right? I mean, that's just
So, if you believe in flat Earth and Earth is flat, what happens when you get the end of the Earth? You just fall off.
That's so.
What do they
So
believe?
the so-called the end of the Earth, right?
Yeah,
So that's what Antarctica is. It's an ice wall,
yeah.
and
That's
you're not
Like
allowed
Game
to
of
go
Thrones.
Now, this is where I do have a debate against that.
there. Okay,
But it does go. It coincides with what you're saying. It doesn't really go against it, but it doesn't go with the flat Earth or the round Earth thing.
Have you heard the turtle theory?
God
I
damn
think
you!
I've heard of it. I just don't know much about it.
Well, so like, okay, the one thing that flat earthers say is like, well, okay, if the Earth is round, what's up with gravity? How come we're not just floating away? And flat earthers say that there's actually a gigantic turtle on the bottom of the
See,
Earth.
this is where it gets silly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not a flat earther. That's someone who
And he is
trolling.
and this turtle is constantly pushing the Earth up, so that when we have gravity, when we jump, things come back down because he's pushing the Earth up.
So
Yeah, so that's-
here's
Wow.
here's my thing on it.
Gravity is actually density.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you can look this up and do your own research and everything like that. To the audience as well. Gravity versus density. It works almost exactly in the same way. The higher you go up, the less air molecules there are, obviously, and there's less density. So that's why they're able to get satellites are basically cameras. They're big hot air balloons.
Okay.
And another thing interesting though, and then I'm kind of like jumping all over the place here, but
No, that's
NASA is the biggest consumer of helium in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're
That's a fact.
almost out of helium too.
Actually,
Really?
I want to. Now that you said that, so when I was working over in Utah, we had a
no
guy
balloons at your
from
funeral.
Australia.
Fuck.
Guy from Australia came in. And he was a pilot, and you can look us up. Anybody listening? NASA is so bad at their own jobs, quote unquote, their own jobs, that they hired a team from Australia to come out, real pilots, not these fake ones. Makes you think about what NASA's doing over there, where they had outsourced pilots to come in and film the reentry of the rocket, the latest one that just happened, whatever the fuck it was called. They did that, and I was talking to this guy. I was doing laundry. It's like 3 a.m. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm here." He's like 6 a.m, and I got to meet the guy who played Darth Maul. His name was Ray Park. And,
You got to meet him?
yeah, he was at the hotel.
Hey,
in
calm down, nerd
Salt
boy.
Lake. So he's friends with the other guy. He's friends with the other guy who was doing the reentry thing. So Aussies stick together, right? They do that thing. So he's telling me, he's like, yeah, they botched it so bad last year that when they saw what we did, our Australia feed, they're like, how did you guys get a better? He's like, oh, mathematically, we knew where it was going to be reenter. He's like, well, how did you guys not know that? And then instead of answering, NASA just offered them a job.
Let me ask you a question,
That's
dude. Let me
fucking
ask you a
nuts,
question,
dude.
okay?
Yeah.
Let me ask you.
I don't believe NASA at all.
Hondo.
Yeah.
So, if flat Earth, okay, if we believe the world's flat. So, does that mean we're all in the same field as far as like, so we're here? I just want to know what they believe. So, like, this country is essentially on this side, and like China is on the other side of the flat Earth,
ever
or
seen
are
that?
they underneath?
The equal distant map. Okay. Is there any way you can pull something up on that, or
Yeah.
so there's a map of it.
Okay. It's called the equal distant map.
I want to say it's the equal distant map. I don't like.
Well,
Don't get mad at me if I'm getting this wrong.
while he's looking that up, you know what the original mission for NASA was? To explore the ocean.
Okay.
They only explored the ocean for 2 years.
In
And
the
then-
in the
So that's too
70s,
hard.
in the 70s, NASA scrapped a program where look this up, people.
We're getting off topic, folks.
No, this is the same topic. So this goes into this goes basically into the intel agency, right? Stopping us from figuring out each other. But if, let's say, oceanic life had the ability to talk to us, we would be able to explore other things, at least at the minimum, a gist of what each other are talking about, at least. But in the 70s, they scrapped a program where we were able to communicate with dolphins.
Okay.
And they wiped out like 20 years of progress in the 70s where dolphins to this day, they say, scientists claim, oceanic scientists, right? Whatever they're called, marine biologists,
The fuck are you saying?
that dolphins, especially the pink ones, know how to speak every language in the oceanic language, in the whatever. So why would they accidentally destroy all the information?
He's drunk again.
Yeah, is that it right here?
No. That's not it.
Okay.
If you look up the flag of the UN, that's the map.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, the UN, United Nations, has a flat Earth map for their flag. Why is that?
Fuck, I don't know.
Magic?
I don't know. Hold on.
It's the that's.
I just believe that through chaos, right?
What were you going to tell me about the Antarctica and the ice wall? And
Okay, so the thing is,
we go.
I believe that, especially through doing anthropology,
That's
the
it
study
right
of
there.
bloodline and where we all come from, I believe that there are holes and tunnels
Kind
in
of.
our Earth that have been carved out by ancient volcanoes, so on and so forth.
yeah, they're magma, or yeah.
Yeah.
I know they have a specific name.
So
This is why. Like,
so
yeah.
right here in our hills, and these used to be the hot springs right here,
It's like a really old one, but
Arrowhead Hot Springs.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, what I'm leaning towards is basically like a New Year's Eve. Obviously you see it's daylight over there and it's dark over here.
Mm-hmm.
So, essentially in a flat Earth, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what you guys think.
So the
it's
sun
like,
acts like a spotlight.
oh, okay. So the sun does move. You do believe the sun?
Yeah,
we
so
move
the
around
sun
the
is
sun.
in the third dome, and it circles the Earth
Oh, okay.
and basically provides sunlight to one half of it, or like pretty much one half of the Earth all the time. There's half of the Earth is being
Right.
lit all the time. You know how if you look up.
Do you believe in possibly a small sun theory, or that it is smaller than what they
the
claim?
sun is not 93 million miles away.
Yeah, that's what I'm just throwing that out there because it's kind of bullshit that it doesn't hit the entire Earth.
Well-
given the scale they give us.
Yeah, right. So why is there a hot spots?
Exactly. Why I was telling them this like years ago. They argued with me, but I said, "Listen, Earth acts like an air conditioner. There's cold spots on the opposite side. According to them, there's hot spots. Where are those hot spots?
just-
Because we don't use them.
Just a light hot spot, like like if you're on water. So you know how like if you look up hot spots on there, but the sun doesn't have a hot spot like on the Earth. Like there's the reflection of it. You know what I mean?
Well, there's
Right.
there's that thing that like the closer you get to the sun, it gets colder. Why does it get colder if you're getting closer to the sun?
Because there's less air, right? There's less air.
No, I know
It
that's
gets-
why, but it's also kind of like one of those things where people just don't understand. They're
Also,
Yeah, the higher you go up, the colder it gets.
yeah, because you're reaching space.
Yeah.
So there's not so what you're feeling is the sun's heat is heating up the air around you.
Exactly.
If there's no air around, there's nothing to heat up.
It's radiation, yo.
Also,
Yeah,
that's also
idiot.
they teach people like they purposely teach people wrong.
Big old bag of stupid.
Like you go to space and you're going to see all these beautiful stars. The truth is, without light, you're not going to be able to see anything. It's just the vacuum of everything. Space is the vacuum
I'm
of
glad you
everything.
brought up stars too, by the way.
You're
So
gonna
the
see
celestial, there's oh God, I'm just drawing a blank right now. All this stuff. Sorry, guys, but if you look up, like if there's amateur video of people zooming in on stars. So if you look up Nikon,
there is.
a Nikon 9000 zoom of stars, they're little rotating celestial lights. They're not, it's actually really cool to see.
I used to follow this guy on YouTube about
So are you
8 years ago?
Just real quick, because you seem to you're very well aware of what the flat Earth. I hate to say it flat Earth, but that's just what.
Well, that's what people know it as.
That's know it as. But yeah.
my thing is like
You've researched it. It sounds like
I have.
Okay,
but for in depth for years because my brother was on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Are you a flat earther?
definitely not. But I'm also not a round earther because you can't. This goes into the.
Can't have it both ways, right?
You can't.
Like
Exactly.
yeah.
But if we go into how magma chambers work and all that, again, this goes in now. This goes into anthropology, where you study what the old Indians and the old Germans and everyone who look. I mean, people who listen to this, I know there's gonna be comedians who listen to this.
No, they turned it off already.
Study the ancient swastika, right?
As soon as we said flat Earth,
As soon as he said flat Earth, I go, no, we're good.
No. Study the ancient swastika. What did it mean, and what was its real intentions?
I know what it means.
So people can go all they want, but if you study the old bloodline, what is it that connected the entire world together, right? So anywhere you go in the world, if you study the old Earth and you study where we come from, every continent on Earth has a bunch of pyramids. Every one of them.
that is true.
Mexico
China, South
has the
America.
most. Mexico has thousands of pyramids sitting under the sand. Yet, so
You ever heard of Tartaria?
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? You guys are heathens. You guys are
Fuck
heathens.
yeah. Well, I know you're looking at all this shit.
Like the mud
But so you're telling me essentially you're telling me
The mud
all
flood. Thank you,
guys.
And that.
Essentially, all the pictures of the planets are fake.
Well, who would say they're real?
I'm just saying.
Well, they're CGI.
Do you? Well,
they're
if you
CGI
just believe flat, you just believe Earth is flat. Do you believe the other planets are flat too? Are those round?
Well, there are no other planets.
Oh, you don't think there's any other planets?
No, there's no planets. Those they're wandering stars.
Oh, okay. They're just big ass stars.
No, they're not big. They're the same size as all the rest of them, but
How
that's
high
the
are
wandering
you?
stars.
Yeah, dude.
I've only had a beer and a half.
Yeah, okay, but here's a
Oh,
good
and
question. Here's a good question because you're here,
finger of whiskey.
and I don't feel so outnumbered. Here's a good question for these two: have you guys seen Mars?
With a telescope.
Not personally.
Have you seen? Thank you. None of us have seen these things. We've seen, and this goes into my old Hitler jokes for the comedians who are still listening. You don't know if what Hitler did. You don't know his intentions, right? You do know what the winners told you about him.
The victors write the history.
The
books.
victors write the history. So who are we? And here's the thing: if the Nazis were so bad, why did America employ all their scientists?
We wanted their technology.
Thank you.
Yeah, they wanted technology, yeah.
And if we wanted their technology, why were the Germans using the Society of Vril? Look up the Vril Society. Now, the Vril Society
about that, yeah.
is.
I thought it was called
Are
the
you
Fuel
defending
Society.
Hitler?
No.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god.
Defending, far from it. What I'm saying is, other people, you guys are using the TV right now and the radio. So other people like us, we're utilizing everything Hitler created. So to say Da Vinci was genius is one
he
thing.
didn't necessarily create it. The scientist that he tortured.
Did he conceptualize it?
No.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yeah, he did.
Conceptualize what?
Who are you to
Yeah. What
say
did
he didn't?
what did he?
So
he did the TV?
Hitler used to go on this rant about how he's going to go and get everyone to not just hear him
Okay,
anymore,
Grandpa.
but to
Get
see
yourself
him.
a taco and some soup.
So his idea was to
vitamins.
garner the masses, right? To galvanize the masses behind one idea, one speech, one religion. So Hitler believed in, you could do socialism, but you can only do it through nationalism. So he was like, we can't have open borders, and we can't be a society that wants to make everything free. We can't have it both ways. If we want to have a socialist society, we have to cut off the borders, and that's it. We have to close it all down because we can't afford to feed the world. And if you guys believe that, he's like, Hitler's like, tell that to the 4 million.
Dude, Lux Bidet is gonna pull their fucking
said-
sponsorship.
Hitler was like, okay, I'm just telling you guys, look, you guys can, this is the truth. Fuck, look, you can't stand up against truth. It can't stand anything. But this is what started the war.
But how do you know it's the truth?
Look, we don't know his intentions, but we do know that if you broke down what was translated in German, Hitler never once said he hated the Jews. He hated communism. Again, I'm not defending anything. I'm saying what started that war. We don't know because we weren't there,
The
right?
war against the Jews?
There was no war against Jews. Again, I just said there was a war against communism. But if you watched 4 million of your people starve to death in the streets, would that not piss you off?
So you're saying because the Germans were poor, Hitler fucking killed all the Jews? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that. Let me ask you a question. Do you look? This is real.
Yeah.
Do you think Hitler rose up and said, "Let's kill all the Jews," and everyone's like, "Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
let's do that"? That's a
Yes.
retarded thing to think because that's not the way you galvanize a team. The way you get a team together is, "Hey, dude, aren't you sick of seeing your uncle starve?" You're like, "Yeah, I am." "Aren't you sick of your brother fucking not have a job?" "Yeah, I am." "Well, don't you think it's weird that all those Jews are getting together and they have a good business? Don't you think it's weird that they don't charge each other interest?" And they were like, yeah, you're right. So Hitler was actually whispering truths, but in an evil way. So he was getting people to agree, but on the wrong idea. Are you poor? Yeah. It's not your fault. It's their fault.
Oh, my God.
That's how Hitler got them rallied.
Yeah, do you mind?
No, I'm not. That's exactly how he did it.
Go back on your
fuck?
search. Pull up a different one.
There's no way that, look, the government now, how do you think, look, the government doesn't convince us now
That's a star.
to be docile.
That's
Yeah.
literally
we're-
a star zoomed in on.
Oh, shit.
And that trip.
That's a trip.
You guys see the people who are walking on the moon, driving around the moon?
Yeah. Well, how'd they get the rover up there? By the way,
That's what I'm saying.
On that,
Well, I think
space
the moon landing was fake.
the moon landing was definitely faked.
Yeah, I think it's fake for sure.
Oh, why would you
So
say that?
propaganda.
Conspiracy theorist.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
I have
totally.
But here's my reason behind
Well,
it.
the Red Hot Chili Peppers said it right. They did.
Yeah.
There was the moon landing. I'm misquoting them, but basically, essentially paraphrasing. You know, the moon landing was filmed in a Hollywood basement.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah. No, it was. But here's my theory.
That's not what I'm basing my theory on.
Sure. My theory was that basically
That's
there
what
was
started my whole.
there was a race to who got to the moon first, and then like fuck it, dude, we got to get to the moon.
Just lie.
Once they realized they
Just
couldn't
lie.
get there. they
Yeah,
lied
we
about it.
realized we can't get there, so like, oh, cool, let's film this shit. Dude, we're Hollywood. Let's fucking do it. That's my theory.
And who filmed it, by the way?
Oh, Stanley Kubrick.
Thank you. Stanley Kubrick. What was Stanley Kubrick's last movie? Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, really?
Eyes Wide Shut. And then
Another truth.
he mysteriously died. Anybody see what I mean? Like, I can go down this list, but
No, it's
if
crazy.
you find out how Kubrick was found dead, that goes back into The Shining, the very beginning and opening of when he's driving down the road. Anybody who knows what I'm talking about, research that shit. That'll trip you out. The very beginning of Jack Nicholson driving in The Shining, you're gonna go, oh fuck! It's almost like the CIA staged his death, killed him in a way that was a joke on his own career.
like I said, obviously there's a lot of
They do that.
There's a lot of fucking shit out there we don't know because we weren't personally there, and we're given basic testimonials
Taking the
throughout
government's
time.
word for it.
faith. It's faith.
Exactly, and but that's essentially what we've always grown up to, and that's not even the government. It's your parents, it's your friends. Sometimes that like we're all like, okay, cool, yeah, that happened that way. He said it happened that way. Guess it happened that way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Atheists do that a lot. Atheists go, hey, let me tell you something based on science, but atheists aren't telling you. They're taking what they know, quote unquote, know, because they didn't do it. They didn't do the research. They didn't put in the work. They're taking that based on faith. That
Yeah, pretty
another
much.
scientist told the truth, but they weren't there.
Scientists get paid to do very specific research, and so they're beholden to their sponsor.
Thank you. Exactly. And here's what they don't tell you. A big thing in science community is that if your peers don't agree with you, your shit ain't passing.
out.
So when they say, hey, this is a study based on peers, a peer study, a peer review
review.
study, that's
Which
crazy.
They hold really, really high.
They hold it high. That means everyone in your department agreed with you. So that means dick to me when I hear that. When I hear a scientist said based on a peer review study. Now, in my head, when I hear peer review study, I hear a guy who got a group of people to agree with him based on money they were given. That's what I hear.
funding.
funding. So I'm like, that's bullshit.
Right.
That's bullshit. But yet if you look at NASA's pulled over 6,000 photos that had groundhogs, chipmunks, beavers, you name
Private
it.
organization.
Yeah,
They're not
because
even a government organization.
they take these photos in these weird places that are really cold or really hot in America, yet they don't account for the fact that there might be a cricket in the background or a groundhog or a ground squirrel or anything. But there's always that autist out there who is fucking on it, who as soon as NASA takes a picture and downloads it or uploads it to their thing, he'll download it and be like, why is there a squirrel in the background if this is on Pluto? They'll be like, oh, take it down real quick.
Right.
And this guy's like,
or,
too late.
or the Mars landscape is the Mojave Desert.
Exactly. That's what I was going to get to, the Mojave. A lot of people die in the Mojave, mysteriously.
Look up.
Your mom died in the Mojave.
It's photoshopped because it has to be.
Yeah.
Look up that real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, the blue marble picture. Yeah. Well, there's all these inaccuracies. There's yeah. Let's see. Artist uses science to know.
That guy looks like he's...
Yeah, dude, he's fucking on one for sure.
That's hilarious.
Can you pull up a Google search?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, is this okay? Yeah.
Because
no,
this is
sorry.
YouTube. I doubt they're going to go too
It's
far.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
bottom line is
we got a couple more minutes left.
Okay,
Listen,
all right.
but the bottom line is this. Like I said, obviously you want to do the research yourself. And I'm open to believe in a lot of stuff. As long as I see it happen or I see that it's a possibility that it happened, I'm open to believing it. But here's my thing too. It's like do your own research. Fucking seek, try to seek those fucking truths, and don't just because
Do your own
someone
research
says
is huge.
everyone thinks it's the same thing. But I also think because of the internet age and all this information so accessible to us, it's brought in a new wave, probably the biggest wave of people that are actually second guessing shit now.
I mean, here's the thing.
almost like an enlightenment.
Right?
Yeah,
It's almost like an enlightenment. Exactly.
Almost. But
We're like, oh fuck, because
There's
before
That's
that,
the age of
because before
Aquarius.
that,
That's the age of Aquarius.
Right.
That's the age of enlightenment.
and,
Yes.
before all
We're going
this,
into the age of
before the
Aquarius.
internet, guys,
we
before
are,
the internet,
finally. And they said it was the 70s, but that was bullshit. That was drugs. We're talking about actual awakening as a mass.
Yeah.
How do you awaken as a mass? The internet.
Yeah.
There has to be something that wakes it up. That
But before all this, guys, there was no. We didn't. I mean, there was.
We
We didn't discuss this shit. Like you couldn't tell me to look
Yeah.
up something.
we just
that.
knew what they spoon fed to us.
Right.
Yeah.
It was because there was books that
Whatever was in the history book.
we were suggested, and they were school books, and you read out of the school books, and hey, it is what it is.
I'm not saying, again, without getting back into it too hard or too fast, I'm just saying, I want people to look up. I really do. Look up what started these wars between countries that had nothing to do with race, but had to do with religion. And this gets into the whole communism. Why did someone choose to make communism a thing? Because through communism, you can accomplish a lot of things, break you down a society within 10 years. All you have to do is tell people you're wrong, your parent, and then they believe, maybe I was a little wrong. And then their kids, your parents are wrong. And then they believe, I don't need to listen to my parents. The government's right. And
Communism has killed over 100 million people.
Yep. Way more than
It's close to
any
170 million people.
way more than any these other religious
Has
battles.
capitalism done that? Socialism, like communism, is responsible for a lot of human.
Yeah. I deserve what you earned.
Yeah.
And they're not going to put it like that. But if you guys look up the Marxism thing,
Oh yeah.
what did Karl Marx really want? What was his agenda? He basically said, I'm too lazy to go out and get it, but I'm going to convince these fuckers to give it to me. And he laughed about it.
He wanted to just make everything equal.
No, he didn't.
Marx.
How can anything be equal? It doesn't make any sense. If bucks worked for everything, right? Like, let's say you're chewing that taco. To be equal, just to be equal, right? In the society's norm, mainstream, he would have to go to your house and give you half of everything he made.
And I'd have to give him half everything I made.
So
What if that was nothing?
Then
Thank you.
You get a hug.
Thank you.
You get a hug.
So a
That's
good
my
example
point.
of this is in the classroom, right? It's with GPAs. So when students, I've seen or I've heard, not personally, this is just an example that I've seen, is with GPAs. So students who get a 4.0 versus who students get like a 1.5 is like you have to share your GPA with the rest of the class.
The fuck.
So your GPA goes from a 4.0 to a 3.0 to a 2.5, just so everybody else can get a passing can pass. That's what communism is.
Yeah, it is.
You busted your ass to get a 4.0, right? But since not everybody in the classroom got a 4.0,
You don't want them to be offended or
right.
feelings to be hurt.
Right. Feelings are very sensy.
Yes.
Very sensy, right? So I'm kind of butchering the example, but essentially it's like the kids who get the top marks have to share that with students who don't.
No,
You know,
that's it.
That's kind of like an example of what communism is.
Right.
Obviously, this is on a financial scale and GDP scale.
You gotta love the way they've. I will give them credit. The mainstream media, right? MSM. They've done a really good job at making communism sound like a good thing, like virtuous. Like, you know what? We just want to feed the homeless. We want to do this. We want to do that. Here's a good idea. America is actually such an awesome country. We really are. We've taken in so many people, but here's the kicker. Unless we close our fucking borders, we can't feed and take care of all the people we've already let in. We can't take care of our own.
Crisis right now. Have you heard about that? What's going on in Texas?
Oh, dude, huge. Huge as fuck. And where's mainstream media on that one?
Oh, well, where they always are.
Exactly.
They're lying.
They're lying.
Thank you, Alex Jones.
Eat your taco, Biden.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna shut this down because we're already about an hour in.
I feel like we could go another hour.
So
Yeah, easily.
yeah.
But, you know,
That went by fast.
yeah,
That went by fast.
very fast.
It does go by quick.
Let's talk about pussy. Come on.
No, guys.
You like
guys,
dick.
guys,
What are you
listen,
talking
you love
about?
penis. Okay, we know that. All right. Well, like I
Likes
said,
Muslim
check
mama
us
dick.
out every Thursday at the Three Iron Brewery. You guys have been showing up and filling up the house. Okay.
Yeah, that was a good crowd
It was a good crowd yesterday, and we brought that crowd. Most of us, dude. Our people are showing up. Okay.
They better.
We're doing fucking. Hey, I was pretty drunk yesterday, but
Johnny Gold, dude. Johnny Gold's hilarious. He fucked you up, dude, when you didn't.
he didn't fuck me up if I'm not there, dude.
You were there. You just didn't hear it. Yeah, and then you
Then it
left.
doesn't matter, dude. Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter, dude. But you know what? If Johnny Gold wants to go to roast battle, I'm all ears, dude. Let's go. I'll roast you. But anybody else?
I'd love for us to do a roast battle on this show.
Yeah, it's all good, guys. Like I said, I have nothing but love for everybody at the Three Iron Brewery, and like I said, fuck the W.
Where can
Come-
people find the Three Iron Brewery?
It's in the city of Colton, right off of Mount Vernon. Go to threeironbrewery.com. Find it on Instagram.
And you're there every
Off of
Thursday?
Cooley.
Every Thursday.
That's cool.
Thursday.
Every Thursday we do an open mic, and for as low as $3, you can go up on stage and
Say what you want. Free
air your
speech.
grievances, guys. Say
what you
Say
want.
what you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do a lot of
You learn
good
about
jokes.
yeah,
Okay.
a lot of hateful jokes.
Comics are on the front line of culture. They
Yeah.
really are.
I
Like Dave Chappelle, Joe Rogan. These guys are they're pushing culture along. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say?
I do.
100%.
Yeah.
That's why we're not like becoming total pussies.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey, you know what? Fuck all that shit, anyways.
I really-
Like, we
yeah,
don't.
exactly.
Yeah, we're not gonna fucking
Censor ourselves.
censor ourselves because of the LGBTQ.
You're not gonna let yourself be canceled.
We're not gonna be canceled because fuck you, because the people are still gonna fund us, and we don't need corporate sponsors to fucking continuously
I would
put
love a
money in our
corporate
pocket. Because you know
sponsor,
what? Because the corporate people are now going to us, and that's it. Hey, that's
love
a
that.
big fucking thing. Like this Bud, and as much as we pick on Bud Light is basically like, oh hey, we have fucking what's his name? Devin is Gavin, the fucking transgender. Anyways,
Oh,
big
Dylan
old
Mulvaney?
yeah. Levaney was on there, and basically they, everyone say we're not drinking Bud Light, and they're like, instead of Bud Light, it's like, hey, fuck you guys. People still drink our beer. Nobody drank their beer,
Yep.
They're still not.
and they're
nobody
still not
cares.
drinking their fucking beer. So Bud Light now is paying up the ass to the UFC.
$100 million.
Hundreds of millions of dollars to everybody that's fucking tough, because they're reaching out to those guys that made fun of those motherfuckers, and like, oh, cool. Yeah, actually, we're cool, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
How do you guys feel about Sean Strickland?
who the fuck
Do
is
you like
that?
him?
I like Sean Strickland,
so do I.
dude. I like Sean Strickland.
Who the fuck is that?
Another fighter.
He's a fighter.
Yeah, he was the middleweight. Middleweight? Or no, welterweight.
The welterweight champion
of the world.
But no, great dude. But like I said, we could talk about all day with fights and all that shit.
No, I was just thinking, like, if I could make fun of fucking a retarded chick and still not get canceled, I think we're good.
Yeah, and if he could say a bunch of hateful shit.
Huh? Retard is on its way back.
Oh yeah,
it's okay. It's okay to say,
dude. It's okay to say retarding gay. It's okay.
It's a word.
Back in the day, my mom used to say, "Rich, you don't retard that Kool-Aid," and I'd be like, "Okay, mom."
Don't retard the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, she used to
What
say
does
that.
mean?
Don't retard that Kool-Aid.
Basically, I used to always be like, I would measure exactly 1 cup, like the thing said, but she would be like, "No." Like my mom was like, that's why she died early, because she'd be like,
Yeah.
"No, 2 cups, 2 cups of sugar,
2 cups of sugar.
Don't retard the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
You had 2 cups," and I'd be like, "What the fuck?" But I would
That's
add that
funny.
second cup.
You
So
should say that, dude. You should say that in your bit.
I was like, dude. Yeah, but
You're just stretching it out. So
I was.
Anyways.
I thought I was.
Anyways,
That's it, guys. Go to thecrewnetwork.net for everything our podcast, and that's all. That's it. All right, thanks for our guests. One more time. Round of applause for Hondo.
Yeah. Hey, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
This was great fun.
All day.
I feel like we
every
could have went
day.
for like 3 hours. We could have like.
Dude,
honestly,
we go down the rabbit hole, dude. We'll get Mike Moore here, dude. We'll do a fucking rabbit hole episode for you guys.
We're through the looking glass.
That's it. All right, guys. Take care. Bye bye.